Greetings and welcome to the CoCo Nation Game On Challenge Live, where today we'll be playing Rad Warrior again and Arex for the next 2 weeks. Here we already have our panel of professional gamers.
And me.
Oh, don't shortchange yourself. You're a professional gamer, just not these games. And we have here with us this evening is the usual games master himself, Jim Rye. Greetings, Jim.
Hi, CoCo Nation.
And we also have the man that's behind everything at the CoCo Nation in stream related and media relations, Mark B. Greetings, Mark.
Hello. How the hell do you play this game?
Oh. Ask Ken. He chose it.
It came with the book. Are you playing Arex or
Yep, Arex,
Rad Warrior?
of which I will be reading, doing a dramatic.
And last but not least, we have that great man himself, Exile in Paradise. Greetings, Alan.
Stop with the fake news, Sloop. Great man. What the hell are you talking about?
Hey.
But it is fun to see and hear you guys. Again, finally. Yay!
Woohoo! All right, let's join
Who's
our
in chat? Do we have a bunch of people in chat? Where are the gamers?
And in chat we have David Craker. Greetings, Daniel Craker. I'm sorry for butchering your name. My apologies.
Better than what I would have done with it.
I went to public school. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Oh yeah, and as a late show, who's let's see here, what time? It's 5 after. We have Canadian Retro Things. Ken, hi Ken.
Hello.
Good Lord, he's even late for his hello.
Yeah, I couldn't find my microphone.
Oh.
Well, you certainly found it now.
Yep.
What?
Yeah, let's put it this way: you're well heard.
Sorry. Am I loud?
Sound fine
Sometimes.
to me.
And in charge, loud and in charge.
Right,
Yay!
loud and proud. Hey, Ken, how do you play this game?
Which game?
Yes. We do 2 of them now, so you got to do 2, right?
Okay, how do you play?
Don't die. Yeah.
Yeah, don't die. And if it's just a second, I don't even know what games we're playing this week.
Rad Warrior and Arex.
Oh, okay. So if it's Rad Warrior, go around and find the suit. Once you get into the suit, then your score will actually show up, and then you can go find other stuff, and that's as far as I've gotten.
Kill anything that moves.
Kill anything that moves.
Mr. Dave?
What if
Isn't
it
that guy is he all crazy with the Rad Warrior?
I don't know.
All right.
What if it doesn't suit me?
And then on Arex, yeah, it's just like kicks. You have to fill in a portion of the screen, unless you're playing the stupid Atari edition.
So here's the. I have the box for Arex so that we can read.
Ooh.
Okay.
How about we do that? That sounds like a plan. Read the directions.
And now for our literature moment. Welcome to Mark's Literary Corner.
The dramatic reading of the box. So, Looks like this box is a plastic case. Front cover says Arex for the TRS-80 color computer 16K tape. And the color computer version is by Roger Schrag.
Oh, neat.
Atari version by John Anderson. Model 1 TRS-80 model 134 version William Muck. And that's just the binding edge. Here
Don't
is
forget the Apple II version and the Commodore 64 versions.
Well, that's not included in this box.
Oh, okay.
Ew.
So there's a book. Can't read it. And then we have the back cover. It says, "Prepare yourself. The new era in graphics entertainment is about to unfold." They
Oh
obviously
my.
they were not talking about the Model 1 version.
Mhm.
Witness Arex, a game imbued with the thrilling precision of an arcade action graphics trademark. A game that you'll want to play again and again. We'll see.
Sure.
Arex, the challenge is simple. You must enter and neutralize 90% of the enemy's territory while avoiding 3 distinct types of alien perils. A successful invasion earns advancement to the subsequent and, of course, more difficult levels. There's the next line. More difficult levels of play. But as you will quickly discover, the challenge may be simple, but the success will elude all but the most adept arcade hustler. Scroll. Arex, perhaps there has never been a game in which survival is so closely linked to the split-second timing. The battle area teams with perils, and here only the quick survive. Oh, okay, there we go. Commas, got to put commas in here. Try again. Arex also wrong line. The battle area teams with perils, and here only the quick survive. Arex also features phenomenal graphics, joystick compatibility, and a host of extras. A high score save, bonus ships, a game abort, battle sounds, and a unique voice announced information on the TRS-80 model 1, 3, and 4 versions. So are they saying the Model 1 had voice announcements and they couldn't do that on the CoCo?
It all depends on the programmer, I guess.
I guess. Simply put, the gaming has taken a turn for the incredible. Find out for yourself today with Arex. The language is machine. Players, 1 or 2. Average completion time, 5 minutes. Is that how long it takes to rage quit?
Pretty much.
Suggested age group, 10 to adults. Well, we'll try anyway. Classification, it's an arcade game. Sounds? Yeah. Multiple skill levels? Sure. Special equipment, optional joystick on TRS-80 model 134 and color computer versions, and the rest is too small for me to see. And it says copyright. This product is copyrighted, and all rights are reserved. The distribution and sale of the program, the rest of it I can't read because it got too fuzzy. So there's a manual in this box somewhere here, I see, but I have not seen the inside of said manual. Does not appear to be up on the archive. That was the box.
Dramatic box reading.
So I am assuming this is the same Roger Schrag who published a whole series of articles in Rainbow Magazine about patching and updating EdTasm, including disk, the cartridge to be able to write to the disk and a whole super patch of stuff. And so that's kind of interesting. I wonder if he was patching EdTasm to write this.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, this is copyright 83. So when was he doing EdTasm?
I don't know. Let me see what it says here. Oh, 82 to 84.
So are you just covering as much of the screen as possible?
Yep.
So my going left and right and filling it up in or is the strategy to cut these little buggers off?
That's
can-
one way of doing it, but you got to be very careful on how much you cut them off because you got to fill like 90% of the screen. So
It's really easy to paint yourself into a corner.
Well,
the
that's why I got
easiest on the first level, I'll tell you, the easiest is to start at and spiral around the outside.
Yeah, I was trying that and got killed pretty quickly. So I was just doing left, right, paint strokes. But you don't hurt yourself if you run into your own trail, right?
You just can't go through it.
No, you can't go through it.
Right, okay. It's not like you touch your tail and die.
Nope.
And your tail will chase you if you sit still too long.
Oh, that's what that did to me earlier.
Yeah, that will kill you if it catches up with you.
And you can only eat the bad guys when they're the blue dots or whatever color it is on your thing. Then they will morph into one of two different.
Well, I'm getting better and better because I'm getting a new high score each time. I've broke 2,000 now.
That's good.
Yeah, the bad guys will morph into one of two different little missiles that will either go left and right or diagonally, left and right, up and down, or diagonally.
David in chat says it looks boring. Or Daniel. I'm sorry, we keep calling him David. Sorry, Daniel.
I don't know. I guess Kicks was kind of the same. You look at it on the arcade screen, you're kind of like, well, okay, what? It's, yeah, okay. But there's a lot of strategy in Kicks. I'm wondering, for example, can you make a trail that splits the bad guys like you could on Kicks?
In theory, it's not something I've ever been able to do. If you leave too much, you've got to get more real estate than you did in Kicks. You have to get most of the screen.
Yeah, I think in Kicks you only had to do like 80% of the screen. This one you have to do 90.
More percents
And don't
more
do what I
harder.
just did.
What did you just did?
I boxed myself in a corner.
Yeah, I've done that many times.
You wait for that fuse to wind down.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying some actual strategy.
Okay, that one didn't work.
Nope.
Now, what you don't. So I was trying the Atari 800 version, and on their level, you have to clear 100% of it, and you can't clear 100% of it because you can't cross your own trail. So the level is unbeatable on the Atari 800.
I guess that's one way to stop people from winning.
And that didn't come up in testing.
Test?
I don't know. Like, there's two modes you can play in. There's one that's called the dungeon mode, which is like level 2 on the CoCo one, and then there's the arena mode, which is like level 1. But you can't beat the arena mode. You can beat the dungeon level, but the arena mode, yeah, you have to clear 100% of the screen, which you can't do.
Sounds like you need a hex editor to beat that one. And yeah, 100% of the screen, but the other ones only do 90.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if the 800 one was the first one he wrote, and when it didn't work, he's like, okay, let's back that down a little bit in the later ones.
Well, it's on the Atari 800, and I guess probably the Commodore 64 version, because it looks like it's exactly the same. That's just, yeah, one of the two modes you can play in. So one mode is unbeatable, which, okay.
It
Come
was a
on,
different
come on.
time in game design.
It definitely was.
Oh, level 2. It's here. It exists.
You know, I've heard rumors.
Interesting.
That's just what they want you to believe.
It's all a conspiracy, this level 2 stuff.
Games don't have a second level.
Yeah, I have it on good authority that all games end on a rage quit on level 1.
Ah, shit.
That would explain a lot. A lot of this game is luck too, because the enemies really do random things. Like sometimes you won't even see the white guys chasing you. Like I had really good luck right then. None of them came after me.
Oh, hey, I got first place.
Nerd.
So, do the enemies have goofy names?
Yes, they do.
Nice.
I would try this on my Commodore, but
Your Commodore doesn't work, or the game? Because I couldn't get it to work on the Commodore. I got the version I have just froze up on the title screen.
my Commodore doesn't work.
Ah,
It's actually torn apart.
that's the one that you sent me the picture of.
Yeah,
So it truly is a commode.
Yep.
yeah. All the ICs are taken off.
A commode door.
Now it has a problem, and I figured it'd be easier just to pull all the ICs and socket them and test them than actually doing field diagnostic work and figuring out.
Yeah, because it's far easier to just get out a spatula than it is to go through all them little tiny lines.
Yeah. I wanted to socket them anyway. Probably a good thing I did that because I found two of the logic chips that
Yee.
Yeah, my Commodore's not working yet either.
and I have a VIC-20 that I have two VIC-20s
Yeah, darn it.
that have the same exact problem.
They're VIC 20s?
Besides that one.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I like my
Yeah.
VIC 20s.
My brother's first computer was a VIC 20. He loves it. I'm like, yeah, no.
Yeah, my two VIC-20s, one of them has a bad VIC chip and the other one has a bad VIC chip.
Yeah, and that's kind of the namesake of the whole machine. So, yeah. Do they make a FPGA recreation of that?
Not yet. In our studio audience, Daniel asked if we're following the Commander X16 from the 8-bit guy.
I've been watching the videos.
I've been watching the videos. Interesting piece of hardware, but it's probably going to be a bit out of my price range for consideration.
Yeah, it sounds like it. It's pretty pricey.
$500 to $800 for the full developer version, and what is it? $300 to $400 for the call it the console version.
Yeah. I play with the emulator a little bit, and it's pretty nice. But
For that kind of price, I can get an Amiga.
yeah.
I think it's an interesting hardware, but there's a lot of computers that I think are interesting hardware.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Well,
Trying to
interesting pieces of something anyway.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
I got it tonight.
I would
So
love
back to the VIC 20.
I would love a Sage. I think they're an interesting hardware. Wanted one back in the day, but see me getting it time soon. And Daniel says it's a little out of his price range also.
Yeah, they'll come down eventually if they're successful.
Find a
Or,
used.
or they'll come down a lot if they're not successful.
Yeah, just wait for the fire sale.
And
Depends on how many they produce.
speaking of which, does anyone want to buy Ouya, brand new in box, never been used?
Oh, what?
Ouya.
My son might actually want that.
Yeah, brand new. It's a Kickstarter version. It was never opened.
Yeah, hold on. I'll go ask him next time I'm over at that end of the house. If someone else shows up for it first, then go for it. But I'll see if he still wants, because I think he told me he wanted one of those.
Yeah, it's the special Kickstarter color.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah,
That was the Linux game console attempt.
something like that. Yeah, it basically
Didn't it have like a studio or something where everybody could make games for it and sell them to each other and stuff?
yeah, the whole idea was it was supposed to be open, where it didn't have the restrictions on making software for it like most consoles do. a small little cube about, I think it's like 2.5 inches square by about almost 3 inches tall. Sort of like I got a bunch of NTC chips too. There you go, Ken. You can do that on your
What?
dead hardware Kickstarters.
I could, but I don't have any of them.
I'll send you an NTC chip. Do you want VGA or a HDMI top for it?
Well, you're going to see me in like a week and a half, so 2 weeks, I guess.
If I live.
So I asked, and he said, "Is the Ouya store even up anymore?" Probably not.
No, it is not.
So what can you do with it without the Ouya store?
I
You
have
should be able to. It's like still jailbroken, right? You could still just make and do stuff. It just doesn't have the.
Yeah, it's
the
not.
pool.
There was no jailbreaking required because it was open
Right.
hardware. And it has 2 controllers. I'm just not sure what you can do with it or anything. I mean, literally, it's never had power applied to it. Never been used. Because I bought it figuring when I finished a certain project, that I would use it as a incentive to get the project done.
And it became a paperweight.
The project is about as dead as you are, yeah. I mean, it's been out of the box like I think 2-3 times. Once when I originally got it, once show it to someone, and once to take pictures of it because someone wanted pictures of one in that specific color. Daniel asks, was there any ham radio projects on the CoCo? Yeah, there was.
Yeah,
I don't know what
Quite
they
a
were.
few, I think.
There was quite a lot because a lot of hams had CoCos.
In fact, there was Brian was showing like a third-party cartridge that interfaced with the radio.
Yeah.
I know there was Morse code keyers
Mm-hmm.
and trainers, and where you type in your text and it would spit it out in Morse code.
Yeah. The CoCo probably had, well, CoCo and the
there's a logbook program
and
there's
the
all
mom.
kinds of stuff.
Yeah, between the Model 1 and the CoCo, they were probably only second to maybe the Commodore 64 to the amount of ham radio related programs. '64 is only probably first because of sheer numbers sold and how common they were.
And the user port was not that hard to add radio gear to.
Right. Well, the user port's just a bit bang serial. But unlike the bit bang serial,
wasn't it on the CIA chip?
yeah, bit
Yeah,
banged.
it wasn't bit banged.
Was it parallel?
No, Well, it's parallel capable, but the CIA chip is not is just like a parallel, just like a PIA, just more features.
Oh yeah, you did still have to crank it through the register. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's slowly coming back. It's been a long time since I did anything in the CIA chip. So
Yeah. I try to
yeah, and
avoid the
most of
CIA.
that timers. So
I try to avoid the CIA. That's bad.
So we've
the
been.
CIA worked for you, Sloop. They work for you.
Oh, and welcome, Curtis.
Yo, I'm just getting set up here. Wow, this copy I've got's got a lot of high scores built in. I don't know if I can make a scoreboard.
Well, you
I
have
had
to.
all zeros.
You would have to. I got to the top of the scoreboard on my second game.
So where did you guys get your copy? Because I just downloaded it from the archive, and it's giving me all these wacky high ones.
Yeah, that's where I got mine.
Yeah, I'm using the patched CoCo 3 version.
I'm using the
And-
regular.
I'm using the regular version. It's got all the high scores.
Yep.
So all that Kim whatever stuff that's way up there is
Yep.
normal.
Those aren't that
Yeah,
high.
it's pretty
Though.
good.
Yeah, they're not that high.
Hey, I've got 5,500 so far, so I
like
found the
Tor.
level 2.
New experience for you?
Yes. It's like the monsters are random, and I got a random of 0.
Jeez, I haven't played this one in a while.
Up until about 45 minutes ago, I never played it at all. About 20 minutes. Tried to play Rad Warrior and it would lock up on me. Daniel says, imagine this game in VR. Depends on the angle that you're looking at it. If it's at the right angle, it'll look like a straight line.
Cat, come on. And you wonder why I walk you out of here.
Yeah, Arex, the Flatland version.
Jim, what are you doing?
I was just seeing how if another enemy would pop up if you waited long enough.
Ah,
But apparently not.
Oops. I'm rusty.
all right. Try this again. See if we can. Why'd I stop?
I give up. Why did you stop?
Oh,
That was crappy.
You like the challenge?
I wanted to do the whole thing. No.
Oh, why did I do that? That was so stupid.
Hmm.
And the stupidity keeps coming.
Oh, cat, you gotta go. I can't play him.
Oh, that's stupid.
No.
I like how the game makes you suffer if you paint yourself into a corner. You have to wait for it to come around and kill you.
Mistakes were made. Bills will be paid.
Yeah.
Uh, well, I keep screwing up this level.
You son of a biscuit. Her mother was a croissant made with margarine.
Margarine croissants, yummy.
Daniel, no, we don't usually turn them sounds on because
They
it's
conflict.
yeah,
It gets very confusing.
it's very obnoxious.
So it's up to Sloopy to keep us entertained with talking.
And now Snoopy's dramatic reading of the high score table.
Sloopy, 10,670. Level 3.
Nerd.
Kim,
More dramatic.
8,200.
Once more with feeling.
No, I'm not falling for that again. I got arrested last time.
And you need to enunciate.
Damn, Curtis is getting like on the 4th level and such.
There's no such thing as 4th level. You know that, Sloopy.
Because Curtis is a nerd.
I am not.
Hey, there'll be no nerd shaming.
And remember, the guy that screamed nerd in the movie ended up becoming one.
Ooh, ogre.
Ah,
Ogre.
darn it. So close.
And why do we know that movie?
Because we're
probably a
children
lot
of the
reasons.
80s.
What
Well,
movie?
yeah, right. I'm going to say because it had a CoCo.
True.
What movie are you talking about?
Revenge of the Nerds.
Never seen it.
Yeah, see, this is what happens when you grow up in the Atari life.
The sheltered Atari life.
And they had a CoCo featuring the
Audio, Spectrum, and
analyzer. But if you'd also notice in the movie, they actually had cables running from that computer running
Yep.
back. Where usual movies would have just been the computer sitting on a board with nothing on it.
Because
With the
they were
cord.
nerds. They knew you had to plug it in.
You know, I did not notice. I have to go back and look now. If the computer the guy was holding actually had a cartridge in it.
To the interwebs.
That would have made it complete.
Well, if they had the game playing, it had to have a cartridge in.
Yeah, but as a movie prop, did it have the cartridge in it?
I'm checking starring the computer, but unfortunately, one of the straps that
Ow!
was holding up the table seems to be in the way. Give me a minute.
Jerk.
You just scrap the little thing.
Yes, it does.
You mean I gotta start this level all over again?
Ooh, and it's a Melty keyboard color computer.
Yeah, you're looking at the picture right above the one I was looking at, aren't you? On the
Yep.
starring computer? Yeah.
Yep, and you can see the cartridge in the bottom one. Yeah.
So the prop man did a good job.
Oh, you can see part of the logo in the upper one with the Melty too. You can tell it's the actual right cartridge.
Ooh! Might
So
they have
in
actually?
the lower picture is like a much further away shot. The upper picture we're looking at is basically a picture of two hands on a Melty keyboard, but you can see the edge of it. It looks like it might be the music cartridge though.
If only they had a clearer picture on that bottom one that you could zoom in on. Where's the HDMI version? The high res, come on.
No, that's Audio Spectrum. Now, the weird thing is, the picture of the actual keyboard of the computer, they took the Tandy badge off.
Yep.
Probably because Tandy didn't pay him.
I would guess so.
Are you implying Tandy's cheap?
No.
Or was cheap?
Was that before? That was before ET, right? Or was that after ET?
Revenge of the Nerds was 84. What year was
That's after ET then.
Way after ET.
Yeah, ET was
ET was 82.
Yeah.
Okay, I just wondered because I know ET supposedly ET was the first movie that had a product in it that was like by name in the product. So I was wondering if that was pre-ET or not, but apparently not.
The Speak and Spell. You need
No,
to...
the Reese's Pieces.
Reese's Pieces. Yeah. Well, and the Speak and Spell.
That was supposedly the first product. Yeah, but I guess they didn't count that, or they didn't get paid for that. I guess I think Reese's Pieces was actually a promotion
placement?
that they.
Oh yeah, I
worked out.
remember.
Like they worked out. Yeah.
When we went to the theater to see it, you got a free bag of Reese's Pieces with your ticket.
Oh yeah.
It was awesome. Free candy.
Oh, it wasn't free.
Well, I wasn't paying for the ticket. My parents were. I was just a kid.
I don't know if I saw that in the theater or not. I can't remember.
I'm pretty sure I did the first time.
Fortunately, my dad was a big nerd for science fiction shows and stuff like that, so I got to see all of those Star Wars and E.T.
Well, I know I never saw the original Star Wars in the theater. Well, I did see the original Star Wars in the theater, but it was like 30 years after it was released. But I know I saw Empire in the theater. But they had a thing. Where was that? I think that was in. Where the hell was I? I was still in the Navy. I think it was. Had to be California, I guess. But they had at that point they were, I guess they had made the first and second prequel, but not the third one yet. So they had a thing where you go to the theater and basically watch all 5 in a row, and they had like a 20-minute intermission in between each one. So on I think it was a Thursday, I went and watched them all.
Welcome back, Sloopy.
Where you
You
going?
have to get another. You have to get another
What?
beer or what? You
Glad
have to
you
get
could
another
join
beer
us.
or what?
No, my
The answer to that question is yes.
The answer is always yes.
That's right. The answer is always yes to that question. Yes, I need more alcohol.
no,
Speaking of
my
alcohol,
Discord crashed.
your who?
Discord.
Oh, Discord. I have a thing in my Discord tells me I got a message. Can't get rid of it. I don't
Yeah,
know.
me
Well, you
too.
gotta
I
go
have
find
no
the
idea.
message.
I
Yeah.
tried. I
I've
tried
got-
several times, every way I could think of, and it still tells me I got a message. And the weird thing about it is it's a direct message, like a direct message, like the thing at the top.
Yeah,
But
mine is doing
no
that too.
messages.
Actually,
Yep, mine does that. Mine does that also. No,
Okay, it's just a glitch then.
no. The way I stream the show is I stream the Discord.
Yeah, I realize that. Yeah.
But his Discord likes to barf.
Oh, so it dropped off of like YouTube and stuff for a while.
Yeah, you could still hear me, but they couldn't see or hear you till Discord restarted.
Gotcha. Oh, somebody's on.
Now it was just me again because Discord crashed.
So what game is this, by the way?
We're playing Arex.
Arex.
A-R-E-X.
Looks like a
Son of
weird
a-
Quicks clone. Or
Pretty
not
much.
clone, but
Got it in one.
look-alike.
Derivative.
a
Yeah.
cross
Yeah.
between Quicks and Snake.
Yeah, kinda. Well, Quicks was different though because you had to close off areas, right? And then once
Yeah.
you closed off that area, then they couldn't go in it anymore or whatever. I was never good at that game. I liked it because it was cool with the vector graphics and stuff. It was cool looking, but I was never any good at it.
Well, one thing that's nice about it is that it actually saves your scores.
Mm-hmm.
What till you turn it off? Yeah.
It
Nope,
saves
it
them permanently on the disc.
Oh, cool.
Or cassette even.
No, it's a disc.
It actually saves onto the cassette too.
I
gonna
think so,
say-
if I remember correctly. Yeah.
It seems kind of hard because it would have to back itself up to resave on it, unless it just does them in order. Or I don't know.
Yeah,
Saves
I don't
them
think it
once,
resaved the game. I
maybe?
think it had a data
Just
pod.
switch
I don't know.
tapes.
Or you switch tape. That would work, I guess. Be a pain, but it would work. So why can't you just trap the little dude that's trying to kill you and then you'd be done?
Well, you can,
You
but you gotta be
can.
very careful because you have to
Not-
fill 90% of the screen.
what am
So
I
if you trap them, you can
Too big.
in more than 10%
gotcha.
of the screen, you're screwed.
And it's
Gotcha.
not
Gotcha.
very easy because they are targeting you.
My goal is to get
Hey,
rid
you
of this
better beat
Kim
my
guy
cheek, pal.
completely.
Him a guy.
It's Kim entity then. Oh boy.
All right, let's try this Rad Warrior.
That was a real game, wasn't it?
They're all real games.
Well, that's not what I mean. I mean like a real was it actually in the arcade, wasn't it?
I have
Nope.
no idea.
Or the
It
game
was,
that
it was
the game that
cross-platform
was
on
based
other
off of,
platforms.
maybe?
It was called Anti-Rad something or other.
Maybe I'm misremembering. Then I thought there was a game if it's the game I'm remembering anyway, that were like it in the arcade.
I don't remember one in the arcade like Rad. Well, aside from generic running around type stuff, but it was called the Sacred Armor of the Anti-Rad on a bunch of other platforms.
Loads. Hey, it's working. Press. Go to the space bar.
Hang out with the astronauts.
Yeah, it reminds me of not the game I was thinking of though. Hell was the name of that game in the arcade that looked like this? I can't remember.
Okay. I deaded. I deaded again without even moving. What am I supposed to be?
Being rad.
Survive the post-apocalypse nuclear Armageddon wasteland. Defend yourself. Find
So you-
the armor. Find
so you
all the
said
bits
that's
that
in a
make the
jungle.
armor work.
So that's the one where you start at the bottom. You're in like a volcano, and you're working your way up to the top to kill the baddies.
Yeah, you have to blow up a nuclear reactor, I think.
Yeah.
I did win it a few times back in the day, but not in the last
What's
couple
this
decades.
E thing?
There, level 5. Now I'm doing better.
How many lives you get in this?
Oh, damn it.
Whatever it is, I think
What's
I
the
hit the
greater
limit.
than 0520 thing? On Curtis's game. Is that what level you are or what?
Yeah.
What's the 20 mean?
I think it's points per square you fill in.
Oh, gotcha. That makes sense. Okay.
There, level 6. I don't remember what these look like anymore.
Don't touch those. Are you supposed to have like a health level or something? What do these E things do?
Energize the armor.
How do you use?
Uh-oh.
To have the armor put together first, I think.
We'll have to get our crack research team on it.
Didn't anyone play this?
Shoot, last week I read the directions.
Yeah, Mr. Dave played it a lot.
Which one?
They
Red
plays
Warrior?
everything a lot.
Well, didn't TJ beat Chris
He
Sullivan?
won it. Yeah.
Yeah.
The main thing there is you got to learn where all the pieces for your suit are.
Are those the E things?
No, those are the energy chargers for your suit. But you have to get like anti-gravity boots, your blaster, and a couple other bits.
All right as I can go.
So they were a little weak in the housekeeping. They left their suits spread all over the place.
Yeah, the suit should be on the bottom row, almost all the way to the right, not quite. Your anti-gravity boots are on the second level going up on the left side. The blaster, I think, is about 3 or 4 levels up from the bottom, roughly around the middle. It's a pyramid shape. So the bottom levels are wider and it gets narrow as you go up.
What are you trying to do? Blow up a nuclear? What?
Well, basically the aliens taking over Earth and you got to get into their nuclear facility and then blow it up.
Oh, gotcha. So why does the dude look like Tarzan if he's supposed to be like putting on suits and stuff?
Because when they took over Earth, they basically knocked Earthlings back into the Stone Age.
That's a little bit of story you don't usually get in a CoCo game. All right.
Well, we definitely weren't the first one to get that. Under the other name, I think it was out several years before our version. But I think ours has actually got better graphics than most of the other ones. Gameplay, well, it's
Oh,
okay.
there's. Get to it.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
You got to jump up to
Looks
it.
like you ain't got enough jumps. Maybe you got to run and jump.
You got to jump on that little pedestal, and then you got to jump from the
He is on
pedestal
it.
onto the
It's
next
just-
screen where the suit is.
Yeah, it's just not working out.
Ah!
Got to figure out how to
Back
jump
up the-
diagonally.
No,
Yeah,
back
use
up
the
just
space
as far
bar
as
and
you
the
can
arrow
without
key.
getting the screen. Yeah, just now back up as little as you can to get before the screen doesn't change, so you get as much running as you can.
Here, I'll switch to Rad Warrior after this one.
Doesn't give you anything. Doesn't give you anything.
For
I'm gonna put this simply as I'm not feeling it for this game.
It's a pretty big club you're joining.
that's why you should have grabbed that beer.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't have any beer.
Did they still make Bacardi 151 in the States?
Yeah,
Or sell it in the States, I should say?
that's alcohol though.
Well, you don't drink alcohol at all?
Nope.
Cocaine it is.
He stayed away from the light stuff.
Wow, that escalated fast.
My
Well,
man.
increase your reaction time. That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
Now we know Curtis's game secret.
My man.
How
What
do you
was
think
that?
he does those all-night drives to CoCo Fest every year?
Yeah, that's right.
Does a line on the steering column?
I figured it was
I
because
call it my high beams.
I figured it was because of his co-driver.
Oh, nuts. Go away, you stupid thing.
Have you met that idiot?
Hey, he's not an idiot. He's a moron. Big difference.
Ah! Darn it. Oh, yeah, I'm
Alright.
done Arex for a bit. Let's see if I can find my
What
Rad
are you
Warrior.
throwing stones? Is that what they are? Or they look like little stones.
Starts out as stones, yeah. Then
Oh, wait,
eventually
there's-
you can get missiles.
There's stuff at the
Eh.
bottom. There's
Yeah, I'm
stuff
not
at
getting
the
this
bottom.
game at all. It's like a platformer that just doesn't play very well.
Yeah, when I was playing, there was nothing at the bottom.
Yeah, once you get the armor, it turns on your score and all that.
Yeah, but you don't have the armor. You're still naked. Well, naked, but Tarzan.
Well, the
like,
thing
Well,
is,
I
if
mean,
you
once
sit
you
in the
get
armor, it
through the
recharges your human. So, like, when you first light up the armor by going in, you'll see 2 bars. One's the energy in your suit. The other one's the energy in your player. And if you stay in the suit, you'll recharge your energy on your player. And that becomes critical later on when you have to jump out to get certain things in the radiation areas.
This game is stupid.
yeah, it's just kicking your ass, man.
No, I was like just standing there trying to move, and as soon as it was regenerating me, that
Would
sperm
drop
was
on you. I saw that.
sperm was dropping on
Yeah,
me,
no, it can
killing
get
me.
you into a perma bomb where you just
I
die
saw
repeatedly.
that, yeah.
Yeah, the purple sperm.
The raindrop from hell.
That's where the raindrops and download came from.
Yeah. Yeah, there's the suit, but get two. Good luck with that. You did get up there once, didn't you?
No, haven't
No, I
gotten
thought
up
you
there
did.
at all. That was demo mode.
Oh, gotcha.
Crap.
The only thing,
Yeah,
the only
that's,
thing that I've gotten in this game is I killed 2 monsters with a rock, and a lot of deading.
Yeah, I've seen you die a lot. You've definitely done that. Ooh, you killed something there, it looked like.
Yeah, by
the
touching
best
them.
thing to do, Sloopy, is to actually. Are you playing with the joystick or the keyboard?
Joystick.
Go for
Switch
keyboard.
to keyboard. Keyboard's way
Hey,
better.
there you go.
The
There you go.
keyboard is so much easier to do everything on. Now turn to face the screen.
Oh,
Yep. Now walk into the suit and turn so you're facing
Oh,
forward.
nice.
And now just wait in it for a little bit while your human recharges.
Turn so you're facing outside of the screen. There you go.
Anti-red suit.
cool! I'm purple.
Yeah, you're charging up too. Looks like.
Yeah, so the top bar in your upper left, or the upper left of your
power.
console is your suit strength, and the bottom one, which is charging right now, is your human strength. So you can hang out there till it gets maxed out.
The suit doesn't follow
So
me.
do you take
What's
the
that?
suit with it, or you?
Now you have to go and get the
Anti-gravity boots.
anti-gravity boots, so then the suit will go with you.
Okay. Where are
And
the?
so it's on
Way on the left, and then up one level.
Yeah.
Not all the way to the left, but almost.
Probably jump up that other thing there first.
So you got to jump over to the next platform there.
There you go. Oops, there you go. Your head. Oh. Something going on there. Oh, look! Watch out!
Now the
Purple
best thing
sperm.
here is just to fall down to the next level, and then you can just run across and jump up again. But don't do
Ooh.
that.
Almost. No, go the other way.
What the heck did I do with my Red Warrior disc? I thought I had it here from last week. It's under a weird name.
I died. How do you know how many lives you got in this game, or don't you?
You got 3 lives.
It doesn't like have a life indicator or anything. So there's an E.
Well, every time you die, once the suit's activated, if you read the little screen with the text scrolling across, it'll tell you how many lives you got left.
Okay.
I see the Color Computer Archive's got the last batch uploads I sent.
You using the Black Beauty or the new one? Hey, here you go.
I have the power. Ooh, my score's going up.
Yeah, it is.
Well, you're
It's
just about
totaling up
dead.
all this, totaling up all the score that you got while you didn't have the suit on.
Ah.
He goes just high enough he can hit him. Oh,
Whoa, get out of there.
oh,
Damn. Purple sperm. Now I'm on a
thing's
death
happening
loop.
again.
Okay.
Well, you only got. Let's say I was way more than 3 lives.
Somebody snoring?
Lost
Is
Mark.
Mark
I think Mark
He's
fell
falling
asleep.
Yeah, it's getting that time.
Wake up, Mark.
oh, go to bed.
I thought somebody had static on their mic here. I didn't want to say anything, but
No, that was just Mark snoring.
Yeah, it's getting that time.
Go to bed.
Yeah, go to bed. Jeez,
I
what are you doing?
I
Still up?
posted my score, so I mean, geez, it's 8 o'clock. Getting old, you know.
What time do you usually get up in the morning?
5:30.
Way earlier now to get up.
Okay.
Okay. Good night, guys.
Good night, Mark.
Good night. Oh, Jim, you got yourself trapped.
Yeah, I did. Again.
Hmm. Okay.
I was feeling so smug that I trapped him down there. Then I didn't have enough squares left.
What happens? The game just ends then if you can't get 90% or what?
Yeah, you
Alright.
just got to wait for then your trail will start blowing up behind you, and then you'll eventually die.
I think I'm gonna go for the I'm gonna go for the war game recommendation for Rad Warrior. Best way to win is to not play the game.
No.
did you ever get your anti-grav boots?
Nope.
No, I haven't even found him.
Didn't even find them.
I'm going to see if I can find mine.
I'm gonna try one last time. Press spacebar. Keyboard.
Right, it was Rhaegar or something like that. Rhaegar. In the arcade,
Oh, like
kind of that.
Rastan style.
Yeah, it was kind of like, yeah.
Yeah, no, the play is quite a bit different, actually.
Oh, yeah, the play's a lot different, but it looks like it. Kind of reminds me of it. I mean, Rastan was like, I think that was a 16-bit system, so it had a lot better graphics, but it still kind of reminds me of it.
There's the gravity boots. I jumped right past them.
Ooh, I think I see the gravity boots.
You do, you do.
They see him. Oh.
Except you can't get them until you get your suit first.
Wow.
It's pretty complex for back in the day. Plus, you had to figure all this stuff out on your own,
Am I
right? I
looking
doubt
at?
there was a game manual that told you.
Yay! I got my suit. It does seem easier with the keyboard,
Way.
but absolutely a relative.
There, gravity boots activated.
Can I go play Neutroid instead? It seems easier.
I gotta remember where the stupid blaster is.
Oh, look at you in your suit. Nice. What's the point of getting in and out of your suit? Is there something you can't do in the suit, or what?
Yeah, there's certain barriers you can't pass through unless you're just inhuman. Certain energy fields and stuff. No, that's not it.
Ooh, you can fly too. Cool.
Didn't mean to run into him.
Well, when your suit gets loses all the power, you just can't use it anymore.
What's that?
When your suit loses all of its power, you just like what happens to it?
It becomes inert. It just sits there. It'll still charge you up, but you can't fly or fire. So then you have to use those energy pods to recharge your suit.
Gotcha. Ooh. Oh, to see your head had like a little thing on it, like it got hurt. That's pretty cool. What is it? A little troll or something. Whatever the hell that was.
Hmm.
You're pointing to stuff.
My race is doomed.
Well, I could have told you that.
And that you went through. How do you know you can go through what you can't go through?
How am I supposed to? There's no way to, like, hit some of these damn things. Aliens, could you please do me a favor and stay dead?
Asking a little too much.
Ooh, look out. Something spitting at you. Another troll.
My suit's dead. Need an energy pod.
I will be back in a few minutes.
And I died.
You're dying, dying, and dying.
Yay!
And that was one of those perpetual death things. That's a bad part of the game. That's not properly done.
Yeah. Rocks have like a trajectory to them. I didn't notice that before. Huh.
Yeah, and you have to use that. Ah.
Can't go up.
Ooh, scary tree. Ooh, look out.
I was supposed to hit him with my head. And I'm dead.
Oh. At least you weren't perpetual death that time. Can't you get that energy pod while you're up there?
I'm already carrying one. I
Oh.
can carry one at a time.
We got something above your head now.
Like this brown line that's going up and down, that's one your suit cannot pass through. If I remember correctly.
Anti-rad suit activate. Yes, it's very anti-rad. It's not.
What's the circle looking thing with the colors in it for on the right hand side?
The circle with the green and the gray there?
Yeah, yeah.
That's the radiation level that
Is
you're
that
currently at. And the higher up you go, the more worse the radiation gets. And you have to be in
Gotcha.
your suit to live. you'll die pretty quick. Your health bar goes down like crazy. Yeah. Oh, screw this guy to run through him.
How do you use the energy thing to recharge, or to just do it
As soon
automatically?
as you go in with it, it recharges it. My suit's in pretty good shape.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm in pretty good shape. My suit's not.
Well, that's what I was looking at. Yeah. Suit energy low. Danger.
Oh, get out! I don't want to be in the suit. Shoot this guy. Oh, there's a suit. Charger.
How do I grab the boots?
Kneel
Just,
down.
hit the down arrow key to.
Ah, there it is. And go back to the suit.
Yeah.
If I can get over there without dying.
That's the trick.
Nope, I can't.
Another energy thing.
Yeah, I don't need it quite yet though. I'm trying to remember where the heck that. Oh, there it is. I'm going to.
What's the orange orb thing supposed to be showing you?
That's what I've got to activate the suit so far. So that's the anti-gravity
Oh.
symbol.
The hell?
Gotcha.
That's the blaster, which I got to get.
Yep. That's it for me. I'm going to go with my old game rating system and say this is my top 100,000 favorite game.
Nice. Yeah,
Maybe-
but where in your top 100,000?
Maybe top 150,000. You're not familiar with my old system for rating games?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, basically, the better the game, the higher the rating.
Mm-hmm.
Like, are you familiar with Mountain King?
No.
Kaboom.
Yeah. Kaboom. Yep.
Yeah, that's in my top 5 favorite games.
Mm. Yeah, I know when I was a kid, played that all the time. Well, it was one of the few games we had.
Neutroid would be in like my top 10 favorite games.
There, that's better.
But basically, the bigger the number that it's in the top of the games, the worse it is. The smaller the
Right.
number, the better it is. So something that's in your top 100,000 games or 150,000 games is not exactly a favorite game of yours. We were going for a positive spin on things to make everything seem positive, as opposed to saying, this game sucks. which
What's
I
the dagger of death there? What the hell did that do?
I
Kills you.
mean, I think that
Oh yeah, but I mean, like, do you do anything with it or?
No, you just gotta avoid
Yeah.
it.
I mean, I think it'd be better if the controls were a little bit more sane, easier
yeah, the
to jump
controls
and
a
move
little
around.
clunky.
Yeah.
I like this animation effect they got on these dragon head things.
I mean, it'd probably be
Yeah.
helpful if you could like throw the rocks like in a more specific direction, and you didn't have to
Oh, my suit's getting low.
like jump platform to platform
There's
on
an
the
E.
edge of a screen.
Yeah, that's kind of wonky. Where you jump sometimes and it changes screens on you. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I can understand
Oh,
what he's
look out.
trying to accomplish, and I mean, I agree that there is definitely a decent game in there. It's just not showing itself.
Yeah, this is one of those games you have to play for like hours
Yes.
and hours to figure
Yep.
it out.
That is exactly correct.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't mean to get hit in the head with that damn flame.
Don't get pierced by that thing. That one's longer too.
That's what she.
I just about have no suit energy left.
There was an E. I told you to pick it up. You didn't listen to me.
Oh, I did. I already wasted it.
Oh.
Well, there's another E.
Yeah, I got.
There's another one. You can get to it without getting burned.
And my suit just died. Damn it.
Ah. Yeah, now you're in trouble. Just find an E.
It's straight up, easy to find.
Yeah,
It's just getting to it.
that's true. Yeah, he knows where it is. That's true. You just gotta get to it.
Yeah. See,
There's
like,
another one down lower too. I thought that we saw, but
I don't know if I can get back up though.
yeah, you got me without being able to fly. I don't know. Oh,
I mean, even Nick's games are easier than that. But I think part of it is that in Nick's games, the games themselves are difficult, not because you're fighting the controls, but because you're fighting the game itself. You understand
All right.
what I mean?
oh,
That didn't
Which
work.
I don't mind
How many lives left?
having a
Okay.
struggle with the game. It's just when you're
Hey,
struggling
screw this. Jump.
with the controls, that's ridiculous.
there you go.
And I'm just about totally
Look at
dead
that.
again already. Don't think I'm gonna make it.
Ah, you got no life left, but you're alive. Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, now the radiation, you can see the radiation meter's way high. I'm just
Oh, yeah.
from existing at this point.
Go, 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 go. Get back to your suit. Go, go, go. There you go. Jump in that sucker.
Oh,
Whew, that was close.
That was close. You're almost dead again.
yeah, gotta wait for my human part to recharge here before I go anywhere.
Now, does your radiation go back down when you charge up, or does it stay high?
Well, the radiation is just the suit detecting what radiation's around you.
Yeah, but you didn't even have the suit on and it was going up.
Yeah, because I was getting close to the reactor,
Oh.
which is your ultimate mission, but
That's because once you get to the suit, you have an Apple Watch, and it
yeah,
you just burned your ass. You have an Apple Watch that goes on your wrist.
now it's warning me about energy low, and now you can see my reactor radiation detector's like maxed out.
Oh, yeah. It is not happy. Hey, all
Yeah,
kinds
you're
stuff
out of
going on
energy
now.
again.
What's the, is that your next thing you got to pick up down there?
Yep. I can't even remember what that is.
It's a circle with a dot in it.
Looks like a Death Star thing
Something
from Star Wars.
particle negator.
Particle negator. Hopefully that means that this flame won't kill you if you run into it.
Something shields at full power. Not sure what that means. That doesn't look
Ooh,
too
power. Well, your suit has no
Ah,
power, but
damn
it's not dead. Ah, now it is.
Can I crawl up the wall if I jump? Nope.
He's dead, Jim.
Yeah, I think
you,
you're screwed.
you grab his tricorder, I'll grab his wallet.
I had 3 of the things. I only had 1 more to get, and I was ready. Go for the reactor.
Well, at least your human builds back up, even though your suit's dead.
Yeah.
Can you even make that jump?
Probably not. And the radiation's so high, it's killing me off just getting out of my suit.
Yeah, just running around, yeah.
You're not going to be able to get energy and get back in time.
No, probably not. I think I am screwed.
That's assuming he can even jump over these damn pillars. I don't even know if he can jump that high.
There's some of them you can jump onto the sides, you're part way up, but I think that stupid dragon breath keeps knocking me back down.
Oh.
But the radiation's so high, I don't have much time to even try.
I think your best bet right now is just to stay the hell with it.
Yeah.
Try again, yeah.
I just want
What's
to show
the
you it
blinking
was
purple?
possible to
That
get
means that
further.
you're-
That's all I was trying to show.
Yeah.
If you want to see how to win it, watch Chris, because I haven't done it since 1990 something.
I haven't done it ever.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't see me doing it anytime soon.
I don't think I can jump either. I think I'm just screwed. So I don't think you can shoot the dragon heads and get rid of the flames with rocks.
Be nice if you could, but
I'll try it
That'd
after
be
I'm
too easy.
recharged again here, but I don't think that's good.
Yeah, why can't you, like, whack the dragon with a rock?
he's trying right now.
Ah, get out of the suit. Oh, actually, maybe not.
No, don't get out now. You're almost dead.
He's almost dead 10 seconds after he gets out of the suit.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't got much time.
Well, see that flashing purple thing? I think that means like super dangerous levels of radiation or something. Or maybe that's the,
Yeah, that's what I was
you have what
wondering.
you need to blow up the reactor, one of the two.
Oh, you're hitting it, but not
It
dying.
doesn't seem to be doing much.
That would have been too easy.
Maybe it needs 30 hits.
That'd be nice if true, but I doubt it. I do like the graphics. Like, he did a really good job of the animation and even the detail, considering what low res this is. It's only 160 by 192.
Yeah. Yeah, it is a pretty neat looking game as far as that goes.
That's why the
Yeah.
controls are so interesting.
Spend it all on the graphics.
I do like this game better than his other CoCo game he did, the programmer Jesse Taylor, because he did Mind Roll, and that one's a frustrating pile of crap. It looks good, but half the time the first level doesn't work like it's supposed to, even on the original cartridge.
I've seen that. What is it? What kind of game is it?
That's where you're rolling on marble and you got pipes and all kinds of stuff to go through. Like when you get to the later levels of the game, it's actually not bad. But the first level is just a straight track running up and down, and you're supposed to just jump onto something and skip to the next level once you do that. It's supposed to be a trainer level, but there's some times when the game runs, you can never jump on anything, so you just run forever and do nothing.
That's a feature. Ah. Yeah, I don't know about that side jumping thing, Curtis. Ain't looking good.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work. I'll give one more try, then I'm done.
Start over.
I mean, you'll die eventually, won't you?
Yeah, well, I mean, the suit will keep recharging me forever, but yeah, if I can't get past this stupid pillar here, then it doesn't really matter. Maybe
shit.
take a running leap at it. Try that.
Well, the problem is that the fire thing hits you, it knocks you down either way. So it's like,
Yeah, I got to time it between
almost
the
have to
fire
time it-
and
time it
hopefully I hit the
perfect,
button
yeah.
at the right time, and the moon's in the right phase, and nope, it's
Nope.
bouncing me back from the pillar. It's not even the dragon thing.
I think you're in a,
I think I'm just
Oh,
screwed.
man.
So I might as well just here and radiate myself, getting a nice tan.
Yeah, you're definitely between a rock and a hard place.
yeah, that he is.
You have
You've
died.
died.
Your race is doomed.
Your race is doomed. Nice.
Anyway, you saw a good chunk of the game there. Anyway,
Yeah.
I picked up the reactor thingy. I didn't do that last time.
That's one of those, if like that's the game you got bought for Christmas. Just play it for hours and hours and hours. You can
I
figure
did.
it out.
I didn't buy it at Christmas. I'm sure. I can't think about the summer it came out, but I spent several weeks playing it straight until I won the damn thing. The implosion effect is actually quite cool. I'd never seen anything like that before in the CoCo. So,
Nah.
because the whole screen swirls around and stuff,
Cool.
which you can see on TGB Chris's. Though unfortunately, he didn't look like he had too much bandwidth. At least not on the live stream.
And I'm back. What did I miss?
I made it further in Rad Warrior.
Yeah, Curtis was kicking ass for a while, and then
I got to the super high radiation
stuck
zone. I
in
got
the
the
hole of
third
doom.
item for your suit, and then I got stuck in a place you can never get out of.
Why didn't you get more health while you were
without the suit.
Yeah.
Why didn't you get more health when you were at the suit?
Yeah, geez, Curtis, what's wrong with you?
Well, I was getting health. It's just I couldn't recharge the suit, so I couldn't move.
Yeah, the suit was
Yeah.
dead, so you couldn't get past the pillar.
Yeah, but you should have just regened yourself to full before you left the suit.
I did multiple times.
He did, and it
No,
still
I'm
didn't
saying
work.
I'm saying
tried
right
it.
now. Saying
Oh.
right now in this game, not the last one.
Oh, this is the demo. I'm not even playing.
Oh, okay.
Geez, Curtis, why don't you demo better?
Yeah, really.
Because I got to make you feel better, Ken.
Actually, I got a pretty decent score in Rad Warrior.
Yeah, score. You can get a better score by not getting as far. It's one of those ones where you get that. Your two things. You can go for score, or you can go for trying to like win the game. It's kind of like some of Nick's, where you can go for points and just do certain things that are boring and you just do repetitively to get your score up. But I've never played games like that though. That's a Buck Owens thing.
Ken,
Oh, that's an Epics game, huh?
I
Yeah.
I determined that Neutroid is easier than Rad Warrior.
No, Rad Warrior
No.
makes more sense too.
Well, they both make sense.
No, they don't.
Sure, they do.
The big thing that to win Rad Warrior that I found when I played it the first time around back in the 80s and 90s is that you have to make a map, and I actually have one somewhere around here that I wrote in pencil on graph paper. But basically, there's I think 13 screens or 12 screens on the bottom, and then it goes up to 11, 9, 7, and then the reactor itself, the little center one on the top of the pyramid.
Hmm.
I think I have some part of the map on my website. Do I? I don't remember. I thought I did take screenshots of some, maybe not all of it. Not even close to all of it, but I gotta check because I can't remember. That's an entry I did quite a few years ago. Rad Warrior. Oh, actually, I did a fair bit. 13 on the bottom, then 15 on the second, and then it starts narrowing down. I should actually just write code like everybody else has been doing to rip the maps out. That'd be easier than what I'm doing.
Screenshots.
Yeah, I got to the 5th level
yeah,
up.
trying to get screenshots.
Yeah. So do I show where certain stuff
So
is? I should have looked
does
at this
this
first.
game does this game load from disk like intermittently, or is it just load once and that's it?
Load once because it was actually a cartridge originally.
Oh, okay.
Actually, looking at my screenshots here, it actually has a map to show you where the different items are.
Cool.
Like it
Let me
shows you
see
where
how
the
I have to do
suit
to get
is.
to
It
'em.
shows you where the energies are, like all of them on the parts I got screenshots for.
I'm still not playing it again.
Energy boots.
Well, now you know how we feel about that game you like.
The blaster. Oh, I could have looked at this. I would have known where the hell I was going for the blaster. It's just guessing and dying a lot.
Why? What are you looking at?
My website. You know that dumb idiot that made game site stuff.
Oh,
So I actually took screenshots of a fair number of the screens. I mean, it's nowhere complete, but it's enough to get the first couple of items. And where to get your energy packs instead of just running around guessing. I got the blaster and the boots. I've got both of those, and then after that, I couldn't get any further. Someday I'll finish that. Yeah, Sacred
I think they're in a couple weeks
Anti-Rad
somewhere.
is the other name of it, and then that was for the Apple, the Commodore 64, IBM PC with CGA, Sinclair Spectrum, and Amstrad CPC. All had versions of this. So the fact that there's several British computers in there, I wonder if this was actually originally a British game. I honestly don't know.
Jesse Taylor, I guess, could be British. Huh?
Well, that was a late port, so that could have just been somebody in North America just porting it. But
well, this is actually an Epic's game according to the copyright.
yep.
here we are, Sacred Anti-Rad in Wikipedia. Developed by Palace Software. Published in Europe by Palace Software itself. Published in North America by Epic. So yeah, the Epic's one is later ones for the North American market. This was originally a European game.
I like how his Harry flies back when he runs. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, they did spend a lot of time on the animations. I have to say they did a good job on those.
Yeah.
And even the color gradations they've got, like that yellowish thing up in the upper left there with the yellows and browns kind of subtly shaded. Actually, almost makes it look like it's anti-aliased. Okay, came out in 1986 for the CPC, Commodore 64, MSX, and the Spectrum. Came out in 1987 for the Apple and the IBM PC, and came out in 1988 for the CoCo. So we were the last port. The extra features you can get for your armor are the anti-gravity boots, a particle negator, a pulsar beam, and an implosion mine. The implosion mine is the one needed to destroy the volcano the enemy uses as its base. So I just got the particle negator. And the anti-grav boots and the pulsar beam. I hadn't gotten the implosion mine. And there's reviews of it on like Lemon 64 and stuff.
What do they think of?
I'm gonna go and check. That's not a review. That's just freaking description of what it is. Oh, there's comments though. Comment reviews. Oh, here's a review. Graphics 8 of 10, music 7 of 10, playability 9 of 10, overall 8 of 10 was Lemon's.
That's on a 64 though, right?
Yeah. And the graphics don't quite look as good there as they do on the CoCo, to be honest. Fantastic game out of 10. That was one of the comments. 3.5, 5 stars. decent if flawed.
Well, the other problem is you have like no idea what how it played on the other platforms unless you actually play it.
Yeah, I've seen videos of it, but that doesn't tell you how the controls work. That's the one thing that's a bit of a pain.
I mean, you can kind of tell by like how easily the person playing the game is getting around, I guess, but you just never know.
Yeah,
You
it does take a while to get used to. Like TJB, Chris, and I both, when this game was announced, both said you should play keyboard because the joystick controls suck.
You could
Yeah.
try it. You could
I mean,
try it on the
if
other
you're really
systems.
good, I guess you could probably do it. But you lose the extra control you can get with a keyboard, and then it's getting used to doing diagonal jumps. Like if you normally jump, you use the up arrow, but if you want to do a diagonal jump, it's better to use the space bar held down. Because if you tap the space bar, it fires. If you hold it down, it'll jump.
Mm-hmm.
That's got pretty good reviews. Most of the reviews are 3 to 5 stars on Lemon 64. See what Spectrum said about it for the Specky. Oh god, I forgot about their palettes. Ooh.
Let's say it must not be very colorful on that.
Oh, it's colorful, but you got color
Wow.
clash and all that other crap.
Right.
Oh, the Specky version came with a comic book of events to lead up to the game. I don't think the CoCo version did in its manual, did it?
I have no
Got
idea.
me.
Never seen the manual, so I have no idea.
Well, you haven't looked at it on the archive?
Oh, no.
And you guys complain that these games suck and you can't figure them out. Read directions, man.
I'm not complaining
Well,
that this game,
most
that
of,
game
I know.
sucks.
Well, I'll tell you what. I know when I was a kid looking at these games in the Radio Shacks, man, the manuals were like 2 pages long, most of them. Didn't tell you shit. Might have told you how much memory you needed to play the game, and that was about it. There's very few that I ever saw that had like a decent manual with them.
Hey, the
But
only
I'm
thing
sure
I
there
don't
were
like, the
some.
only thing I don't like about Rad Warrior is that the controls are a little suspect.
Yeah, that's what we were
Otherwise,
just
I
talking
like it.
about.
I like it.
Okay, well I switch. Here's the manual. Part of the
Color
Max
Computer
Out series.
3.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
Wow, this is a shit scan of the manual. Wow, that's bad. I have the real one kicking
Wow.
on somewhere, but I can't.
They go
find it.
they go 1,000 years in one paragraph. Nice.
Yeah, because basically Earth destroys itself here in a long poisonous winter, and then a new race of humans emerges from the chaos. People are farmers and hunters. That's your guy Tal, the Tarzan guy.
Mm-hmm.
And then an invasion force from another world comes in. So not only you've suffered through a nuclear war on your own hand, then you get attacked by aliens.
Yeah.
It was a definition
that'd
of a
be-
bad day.
Bad millennia, actually.
Slave survivors are enslaved and herded deep into the earth to mine for valuable ore. Why there's trees down there, I have no idea.
You are now.
Tal.
You
Tal
are
Bachman,
Tal.
you're writing good songs from your dad teaching you. Anyway. Blah, blah, blah. Well, I keep forgetting you can pause. Should have done that a few other times. Yeah, here's your controls. So you want to jump while standing or fly up. So if you want to jump straight up onto like a pedestal or something, you just press the up key. But if you want to jump while running, you have to use left and right arrow and the space bar. So that's one subtlety you have to learn, or you're not going to be able to play it properly. Yeah, the
Hey, there
extreme
you go.
radiation warning light was blinking like hell when I was in that last part.
Yes, it was. Active weapon indicators.
Yeah, that's the ones you've picked up and installed. I had 3 of the 4. I didn't have the last one you need. Oh, you get 5 lives.
Equipment analyzer. Yeah.
Enemy hits and radiation sap your physical strength. Oh, I figured that out.
Gravity displacer lets you fly. We figured that out. Pulsar beam lets you shoot stuff. Protects the suit from intense radiation. Okay. Explosion mine, bomb needed to destroy the power center.
Right. So the particle negator, if you're in the high intensity radiation, that's the only thing that's good, 'cause even your suit will just slow it down. That's right. I forgot about that. That's why when I was getting in the suit there, I could recharge no matter what. If I didn't have that, I
Right.
would have been dying even then. Just slower. Oh, I forgot about this one too. Oh, why didn't I find that one? Damn it.
Yeah.
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 Because then you can drop the suit off and get into some spot that you can't get because there's an energy barrier or something, and you can quickly just zap back.
Jump back.
I should have read this before I started playing again. Okay,
Imagine
Kurt, take
that.
your own advice.
All right, I'm gonna end this. Put a fork in it.
That's probably time chronologically gaming is on now anyway.
Oh, right.
sure.
Yeah, I got to head over there in case he's doing CoCo stuff.
He's doing Spectravision right now.
All right.
Yeah, it's time for Betty Bye anyway for me.
Thank you to everyone for joining us, and thank you all you wonderful people out there in Viewerland. Thank you for watching another great episode of CoCo Nation Game on Challenge Live. Join us Saturday when we will be doing our main show, the CoCo Nation, and where we will be giving the high score lists, high scores of everyone for Rad Warrior, and when we'll be announcing our new game. Any hints on what the new game will be, Ken?
Oh, absolutely. As a matter of fact, world exclusive right now. The new game for next week is going to be